This is a
Squad. What's up? What's up?
That ball is belted. Welcome in Carlos Gomez. Hello. Goodbye.
Oh man, yeah. We rockin' now. Yeah. BS3 Sports. Okay. Sports news, get it first when you're getting off of work. Even when you're at work, acting like you're working hard when you're hardly working. I'm a maverick like Dirk, getting Franklin's like Kirk. Hold up, boy. X-Squad, you don't know them boys? Being talking facts on every topic. Overall, we just talking noise, just being boys. Covering Texas sports in them tall heels. That with the fake pass over to Elliott. Better guard your grills like a car for real. Yeah, Cowboys gonna bring a bowl back, Lord willing. Yeah, Mavericks gonna bring a ring back with Mark in it. We live sports, we talk sports, we dream sports, we eat sports. The teacher about to teach the course. Welcome to BS3 Sports.
The weekly show.
Gross. Oh man, yeah.
Welcome to the BS3 Sports Show. Workflow going up on a Friday. Thank you, Sid Galloway, for tuning in. Shout out to Miss Mocha Bella. Thank you for tuning in. So on today's show, LeBron passing MJ, AB trade coming soon, around the NBA, around the G League, UNC versus Duke Part 2, and we have a new statement games contest coming up for the Celtics versus the Lakers tomorrow. So, a lot of great stuff to get to. Title of today's show, The King is Rising. We'll be talking about that in a minute. Like I always start off the show, shout out to the networks, X Squad Radio, which this show is on. Also, shout out to my fam over at the No Phony Podcast Network, always showing support, showing love as well. BS3 Sports shirts, hoodies, whatever you need, they are still available. Any color combination, let me know. I can get it to you. Shout out to HRapB. Thank you for tuning in as well. X Squad Radio contest. You can win 2 tickets to the Dungeon Family concert or dinner for 2. So all the listeners out there, I'm going to be calling out listeners on today's show. Sign up for the contest. It is free. It does not cost you anything. It just costs you a little bit of your time. But xsquadaffiliates.com/contest so you can enter in to win tickets or dinner for 2, like I said. So let's go ahead and get right into the show. Man, we had a lot of news that has come across yesterday, especially late last night, which we'll be getting into the AB talk here in a minute. But let's get into the Antonio Brown. That was talking about there was going to be a deal that was going to happen. Shout out to Rated for Life. Thank you for tuning in. There was supposed to be a deal that was going to be going down for AB by Friday. Well, today is Friday. Last night, we potentially had a deal that was supposed to go down that was going to send Antonio Brown to the Bills. And guess what? That immediately got shut down. There is no way that, first of all, anybody wants to go to Buffalo. Second of all, that AB was going to allow this trade to go down. I didn't fully believe it because he wants to go to a team, I believe, where he can win. And he wants to go to a team where there's a quarterback that can actually throw to him. And the Bills do not have that. They just flat out, that is not a team that has those capabilities right now and maybe ever. So when I seen that come across my timeline, I'm thinking I need to see another source be able to share that information and make it official. So I didn't really add it. I didn't really add it onto my notes for the show because I'm thinking this can't possibly be true because this is a player that wants to get traded. And if the Steelers, I was thinking the Steelers are about to do him straight dirty. If they send him to Buffalo, I was thinking the name of the show, well, you want to trade, huh? Okay. You want to trade that bad? Okay, we'll send you to Buffalo. But the deal did not go down. Ian Rappaport is the one that reported that they were in talks and that this was pretty much going to be a done deal. And then Schefter came out and had a quote from the GM saying we inquired about AB on Tuesday, kept talks open with the Steelers. We had positive discussions, but ultimately it didn't make sense for either side. And that's probably true. Like, what exactly is AB going to do for this team, as in Buffalo, to make them dramatically better? Now, it will probably help them put butts in seats, but other than that, I don't know how much of a great impact AB could have on that team, especially with a quarterback that won't be able to get him the ball in the first place. Shout out to Mo Cheese. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in to the show, first of all, thank you. Second of all, join in the conversation so you can talk about what we're talking about in the show chat room. It is exciting. It does get rowdy in here, but we have a good time, and it's Friday. Like Mocha said at the beginning of the show, it's Friday. You got a lot to be excited about. If you're at work, you're excited about your job. If you're not at work and you're off today, be excited about that. Be excited about something. All right, so the AB to the Bills is officially dead. And like I said, I felt like I needed to get more information on this before I could officially go all in and say this is a done deal. So to me, I needed to see more sources for me to go all in and say that this is a done deal and this is going to happen. So other news, let's get into some Cowboys talk here. I am going to touch on my man David Irving, but reportedly the Cowboys are out on Earl Thomas, Landon Collins, and I think this is just them saying that we're out on them because it's a chess match. You're not making any decisions right now, or if you are, you may be, but you're not making any major decisions right now, especially if someone has a huge amount of money that they're asking for. Shout out to Melvin, executive producer. Thank you for tuning in. Said Galloway says the Bills are better off having me at QB. Yeah, really. Like, they need to completely revamp their thinking as far as quarterback goes, as far as that whole team goes. Like, I don't know, maybe move them somewhere. I don't know, but they need to completely adjust whatever they're doing because obviously it's not working. So I think it's a chess match when it comes to the Cowboys, when it comes to Earl Thomas, when it comes to what are we going to do, who exactly are we going to try to pick up if we pick up any of these guys. And in my opinion, I think they may still land one of these guys, but they're going to probably wait. I don't see them going all head first in right now. They want to give it some time. The Cowboys are going to be keeping Allen Hurns, which I think that is the right thing to do. And regardless of what you say about Jerry Jones, he is loyal. And he will be loyal to a default. He will be loyal if you have one sack per game over the past year. If you add 1 sack, just like he was with Rolando McClain, just like he has been with Randy Gregory, he is loyal. Now, Allen Hurns hasn't done anything wrong. He did have a horrific injury, but I think keeping him is the good way to go, because you already have Cole Beasley over here talking about, I want $20 million guaranteed. Cole, first of all, calm down. Second of all, you were only thrown to at the end of games. That does not warrant you being paid or having a guaranteed amount of $20 million. So calm down, take a breather, take a chill pill, call me in the morning when you come to your senses, because the Cowboys are not going to give you that. They're not. That is not in their focuses to give you that. Shout out to Laffy T. Thank you for tuning in. Also, we go to the Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray being interviewed. There was talks that he didn't know how to interview. There was a clip. ABM played it on his show, Posting in the Paint, which comes on Thursdays at 5 Central. But I do believe the Cardinals have a strong possibility of drafting Kyler Murray. If there's anybody that knows the capabilities of Kyler Murray, it would be a coach that has seen him multiple times a year. Now, you've seen him once, with them playing against each other, but it's in conference. And I think this could definitely happen. And I do see Josh Rosen getting traded, but the way it looks like, they're saying he's going to be worth a 3rd round pick. That is nothing. I think I talked about that on Monday. That's chump change in the NFL, a 3rd round pick. I think he's probably not going to get traded for higher because he has not really done anything, and he was once a 1st round pick. But at this point, he is no longer at that particular status. So keep your ears and your eyes open on that, because we could definitely see Kyler Murray going 1. And to me, that's just smoke signals. That's just someone trying to degrade what Kyler Murray has been able to do. And I think it's a false story, because on the flip side, you had the coach of the the coach of the Chargers, Anthony Lynn, saying that he was impressive and sharp in his interview. So I don't think there's going to be so many mixed reviews like this. So in my opinion, I think Kyler Murray is going to be a good to superstar level quarterback. He has the skills. He has the abilities. I do think he is short, but who cares? Shout out to that ninja. Thank you for tuning in. I think Kyler Murray has the skills. He has the capabilities. I think he's smart enough. I think he has the arm. He showed it. So now it's just the next step. The next step is where he's going to go and what he's going to do going into the league. So that's my thoughts and opinions on that. The Bears are supposedly approaching teams for Jordan Howard. Any Bears fans out there, answer this question. Why? Why? You have Tariq Cohen and you have Jordan Howard. Keep both of them. Why are you going to be trying to trade Jordan Howard? I didn't really get that. Eagles going to be moving on from Michael Bennett. I am surprised with this one. They're going to try to trade him or release him. I don't know where he's going to go from here. And yes, say Galloway, Charlie Castler on that BS. Yeah, really. Really. You're trying to degrade the black quarterback. That's what I see it as. You may not see it as that, but that's what I see it as. But I think he has the skills. And I think he's definitely going to be